This is Brett Dalton. You are listening to Beers Bros BS.
Welcome to episode 24 of Beer Bros and BS. I'm Dave, the Big Librarian. Tonight, guys sitting around this table with me are
Jose,
JJ the Mail Chef,
and Dan.
So episode 24, guys. You know what that means, right? Beep beep, beep beep, beep beep.
Damn it!
That was JJ's fake limited Jack Bauer.
Damn it!
As always, we got a bunch of great beers for you guys tonight. We're gonna sample for you, let you know what we think about it. The first one we're gonna have tonight, JJ brought
Oscar Blues Death by Coconut.
Dan, what'd you bring?
I brought Cigar City's Endless Nameless. It's a bourbon barrel imperial stout.
I brought the Igor from Full Steam Brewery.
And I brought Autumn Maple by The Brewery and Chocolate Manifesto by Flying Monkeys Craft Brewery. So, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit more about the first one, Jay?
All right. Again, this is the Oscar Blues Death by Coconut. It is a collaboration with Shamrock Brewing Company. This is their first national release in the U.S. for this particular beer that they've had for about 5 years now. It's 6.5%. It is an Irish porter that's aged in coconut and dark chocolate, which comes from a local dark chocolate or chocolate store, Robin's Chocolates. Robin's Chocolates.
Nice. I wonder if they get a lot of burglaries. You know, people go in robbing the chocolates.
But then coconuts fall on them. Death by Coconuts.
Yes.
That's a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Hey, Death by Coconut, that's serious shit, man. That happens. Falling coconuts kill more people than sharks per year. So,
Kill all the coconuts.
Yep, coconuts are deadly. Especially in Florida.
Is it alive coconuts or zombie coconuts?
It's a mixed bag.
Because, so, would a falling coconut be an alive coconut? Or would it be slowly dying?
I think when it gets, off of the tree, it's dying.
Yeah, then it's the living dead
technically,
coconut.
aren't we all dying?
Yes.
Well, technically,
from the moment of birth, you are slowly starting to die.
But
We're all
if you
day
think
by
about
day.
it, when the
She got
coconut
deep
falls,
real quick.
when the coconut falls, it's technically began its life to becoming a tree.
Yeah.
The circle of life.
So what if you put a lime in the coconut?
The lime in the coconut. I would not recommend putting lime in this beer, or in any beer for that matter, because you shouldn't have to. But anyway, more about the beer. It's got a darkish color, kind of looks like Coke, like Coca-Cola. Kind of medium body to it, light carbonation, as you would expect from an Irish porter. And like I said, it's very limited, so get it while it's hot, kids.
It's good. It's you can taste definitely a porter. It's mild to me on the coconut. It's got the taste of like cocoa powder, like you would mix in milk.
Yeah, I get kind of that hazelnut aftertaste, like cocoa powder hazelnut.
Yeah, a little bitter.
Yeah, I get like milk chocolate.
Yeah, I got a definite strong chocolate flavor, but I get the coconut in there too. It's sort of like reminds me of a Mounds bar.
Yeah, I mean it smells coconutty, kind of suntan lotiony, like some of those
Those are coconuts.
Yeah, all those
usually.
coconut beers. Yeah, because they all use coconut oil. So I don't know. I like it. It's got good flavor.
Yeah, man. I enjoy it.
Very, very excited to have it finally in Florida.
Indeed.
Because we have enough coconuts already. And by coconuts, we have enough nuts around here. Crazy people.
Well, actually, this one, it says that it's from Colorado. I thought that they moved to North Carolina, or is that just a separate one? Like, they have two locations?
I think they have 2 locations.
Oh, okay.
Don't quote me on that. But
Because I saw them at North Carolina also, and it said, North Carolina, USA.
oh, okay.
On one of the old shops.
I mean, it's very possible. I mean, just from the Dale's Pale Ale, and that's such a huge beer. I'm sure just to manufacture that almost takes up the whole fucking brewery. So, because they're getting pretty up there as far as like biggest, independent brewers.
Their popularity has definitely risen in the past few years. And they were one of the first craft breweries that I actually got into when I started to, discover the whole craft beer scene. And they were, Dale's Pale, Deviant Dales, all that stuff was all their like the regular releases of their cans were some of the first craft releases I actually really got into. Yep. So I enjoy Oscar Blues a lot.
Yep. Haven't had a bad beer from them.
So Dan, what topic did you bring for us tonight?
Well, I actually got something kind of interesting here. I'm sure you guys have all heard of Insane Clown Posse, ICP, and how they're a bit of a controversial act. Well, what I found out is that apparently they made a revelation recently that they're actually evangelical Christians.
What?
And Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope are Christians. Even if they're, for the past 20 years, their songs have been, pretty vulgar. They recently made an announcement where they say they're pretending to be all brutal and stuff to attract a certain fan base and then try to convert them, I guess. And so they actually have a song called Thy Unveiling, and they say it. I'm going to quote it. I don't know how the song actually goes, so I can't sing it, but they say, "Fuck it, we gotta tell. All secrets will now be told. No more hidden messages. Truth is, we follow God. We've always been behind him. The carnival is God, and may all juggalos find him. We're not sorry if we tricked you." And, a lot of the juggalo fan base, freaked out because, they were into the more...
Great Malinko!
They
probably thought it was a joke.
Yeah, man. And so, because these guys would make songs about chopping people up, shooting women, doing all kinds of messed up stuff.
Nutting on your back.
Yeah, but then, they have another song which kind of references their religious beliefs, I think. It's called Miracles. And you guys might have heard of it before.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I've heard that one.
But, it asks, the famous line, "Fucking magnets, how do they work?" And then he follows that with, "I don't want to talk to a scientist. Y'all motherfuckers lying and getting me pissed." So apparently they are rejecting the science and going with their faith. And I thought it was actually a joke, but I read an article and it says, yes, Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope recently converted. And it makes sense because I actually heard of them being on a tour recently with the band POD, and they are
Christian hard rock.
Christian band, so
holy shit.
Yeah. So that's holy shit.
Had to
Yes.
do that.
So man, I thought that was pretty interesting. I don't know. Are there
That's a
any other-
transition.
Yeah, man. Are there any other bands that you might have
That's like
thought were one thing and then kind of did like a 180?
Oh, the Beatles were like traditional and Leave It to Beaver, and then they became like.
Yeah. They started out real poppy and then went more psychedelic. Yeah, that's true. Any other just sort of bands or artists that have done just huge stylistic changes that you could think of?
Oof.
I mean, I know that.
But are they actually going to change their style of music?
Apparently not. But they're gonna have more like positive messages in their songs in the future. That's what they say.
No cussing.
Tony would
We're
hate
good boys now.
Then I would say Eminem.
Yeah.
Pitbull. Definitely. He started as a
Oh,
gangster
yeah,
rapper, and
yeah.
now he's like Mr. Worldwide Pop.
That is a good call.
Dale, yeah.
Channel 4 on Sirius XM.
Yeah, man.
Pitbull's Planet.
That is actually a really good call. I remember seeing him shelling out his promo CDs back in the day. He would go to like the Grove or go to other bars and try to like sell people his samples, and it was ridiculous. All right, well,
Well, for that, Little John. Same thing, King of Crunk,
yeah,
and now he's doing dance music.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like someone on the tip of my brain, but I can't think of it. Probably, I'll just randomly hit it with you later.
Same thing.
Damn it,
Flo Rida,
yeah.
rapper that now most of his music now is all
Like
EDM.
pop. Yeah. That's true. I mean, I get it. Gotta go where the money's at.
Oh, Justin Timberlake,
That's a good one, actually. Yeah.
boy band to.
Oh, there.
Can't go wrong.
The Stain, so Aaron Lewis from Stain, and now he does country music.
That's true. That's
So
a
he
good
went
one.
from like hard rock new metal to country.
That's true. That's a good call.
Well, the biggest one would probably be Darius Rucker.
Yeah, Hootie and the Blowfish to then doing country. Yeah, that's true. I don't know, man. I just
He made
thought
the
that was pretty
Dolphins cry.
He didn't make the Dolphins cry.
The Dolphins made the Dolphins cry.
Yeah.
The Dolphins made him cry.
Well, yeah, he was crying a lot. Quit crying, Hootie.
So we're actually on the second beer already. That was brought to us by Jose.
Yes, I brought this from Durham, North Carolina. It's from Full Steam, the Igor. It's a bourbon barrel aged imperial stout. The side of the bottle actually says please store Igor cold because this beer might contain lactobacilluses, like some traces of lacto. So I've heard from other people that if you store it for too long in like a hot area, it actually like ends up souring up a bit.
Huh.
Interesting.
I do taste a little sour in
I
that.
was going to say,
exactly.
it's
And I opened this bottle and I do taste a little bit of that, like that sourness.
shame. You didn't do the proper refrigeration like it said.
Well,
Oh no, I
It's probably warmer in Florida than most parts of South Florida than it is parts of the country.
Hey, what are you talking about? We just got our first major cold front of the year. It's 62.
yes,
Ooh, brr.
yes. I took out my beanie today.
People walking around with fucking scarves on. Shame.
Is your beanie a baby?
Shame.
Beanie Baby. I was thinking it was a euphemism for his penis.
I didn't want to take that one,
I
but
do not wear a sock on my penis when it gets cold.
It wears you.
It wears me.
In Soviet Russia,
Oh, Jesus.
Beanie wears you.
But yeah, man. So, speaking
No,
of
but
this-
I brought this back from North Carolina, and I'm glad it didn't pop in my bag because that would have been a fucking mess to clean up.
Yeah, I hate when I pop it in the bag.
Yeah,
It's even worse when the bag pops.
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Anyways, yeah, this beer, man. I get a little bit of the lacto sour coming in, but I still like it, man. It's still really good. I'm excited to try more from this brewery in the future, whenever I can get the chance to, because so far so good, man. I've heard that they have other good things too.
Jose, you said you can only buy this from the actual brewery. This is
Yeah, I
not-
bought this from the actual brewery. That's all where I found it. I found that most North Carolina beers, they don't really distribute outside. They like to keep it local.
But there you go, folks. If you want this beer, that's where you get it.
Go to a Duke game and just stop by.
Okay.
JJ, what topic you bring for us this week?
Okay. For me, I will be talking about. It's been a couple of weeks since we've been on here, so I'm going to talk about. There's been a mass flooding of video games that have hit us lately. So it begs the question: what earns our money, our hard-earned dollars, for video games? So I will be starting off with something reviewed by you, Dave. Star Wars Battlefront. You can find the review on toughmorrow.com.
Thank you.
And, so yeah, a lot of people are upset with it. No campaign. Some people feel it's limited maps. There's, the season pass, which is $45. Well, if you pre-ordered it, now if you buy it, it's $50. It's gonna have, 14 maps, bunch of extra modes.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get that now.
Yeah, 4 more heroes or whatever. So basically, if you want the whole game, it's going to cost you about $110. So this upset many a folk. A lot of people outright are like, I'm not going to support the game. And, you have other games of similar style, like Halo. All the DLC is included. It's going to be 24 maps. They already released Big Team Battle for free.
Destiny.
It's got 8 maps. So Destiny, you have to pay for all the DLC. So, what do you think's going to happen with video games? Do you think prices are going to start going up? Because it seems like content is starting to get cut out, especially in shooters. Call of Duty Black Ops, also reviewed by Dave, had it where on the last gen consoles, 360 and PS3, no single player campaign. Only on next gen. So
Really?
if you bought the game, it was $10 less, but it only had multiplayer. So it seems to be a trend that the video game industry is going down.
But that could also just be a way for them to try and force people up the next.
Get to the next generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ditch your old systems and upgrade.
yeah. They said it was technical reasons that there's no. I mean, if you see videos of what that game looks like on the old consoles compared to the new one, it's laughable.
There was an article I read today how somebody had modded the Battlefront for PC, and they use a new rendering system, and it looks, and they showed screenshots. It looks like a movie. It looks like there are real, like there are cosplayers that have great costumes, and they dressed up as as the stormtroopers and went to the desert and then laid out to take these pictures. That's how good this mod is.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah, I saw that today. It's absolutely mind blowing.
Wow.
So, but do you feel like that some of these video games are coming out that you feel like perhaps maybe they're lacking a little bit of content? I mean, to me, the way I view, if the game is good, or if it's worth the price of admission, it comes down to how much fun are you having with the game. It's basically that. If Star Wars Battlefront has 12 maps, you know what? If I'm going to play it a boatload, like I already have, it says on my thing, like 2 days and however many hours, and it only came out like a freaking week ago.
I remember when the demo CDs for PlayStation was the shit. You would play the same level over and over again.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Exactly.
I used to steal those out of the magazines from Publix all the time.
Yeah. So, I feel that some of the complaints are valid. There's some games that they've cut out the ending to a single player story and then charge people later for DLC. Like, oh, you want to know the ending to the game that you bought? Buy the DLC. That's wrong. You shouldn't do that. Or, if the game's incomplete or broken. But,
Oh, I'm gonna charge you for bug fixes?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, or if it's just, stupid shit. But, I don't know. It's an interesting thing because of, just the games that are out, and there's a lot of good stuff out right now. It's like, they're taking a big risk. Like Star Wars Battlefront, we might be playing online a month from now. Like Dave, you said you're going to buy it. I'm going to buy the DLC pack. I want to play on Cloud City and whatever else is going to be on there.
No way, Cloud City.
Yeah, it's a rumor. But can you imagine how that's going to look?
Well, I mean, basically what you're saying right now is you're already confirming that you're going to buy it. So the developers are thinking, hey, are we going to be able to make money, maximize profits, put out 75% of what we've already created and then put that last 25% out later and charge more for it because they know people are going to buy it anyway. So why not milk it and get more money? I mean, from a business side, it makes sense.
I don't think this is something that developers are actually like,
it's the publisher.
The publisher,
it's the
not
publisher
the
because
right.
the developers are already practically done with.
No, you're right. It's the publisher. That's correct.
Already done.
Yeah, no, I used the wrong terminology. You're right. It would be the publisher. But I mean, I think that they're using the business mind of maximizing profit, and it makes sense, man. Because I mean, that's the point of doing what they do. So I get it.
No, but I mean, the big problem is that a lot of people are bringing up is that a lot of people bought the game, and for some reason they said they were lied to by the marketing that via the commercial it made it seem like there was a campaign to Star Wars Battlefront, which, I mean, if you actually
really
follow
said
the game,
that.
I mean, dude, hello, the fucking internet, look up about the shit.
I mean, Battlefront is not a new game.
Yeah, I mean, the old games had, stories to it, but whatever, that's beside the point. But the big problem is people are like, I'm not going to buy the DLC pack, so then us that do purchase it, we might be like, all right, I'm so excited to play, Kylo Ren or play on Cloud City, and we get there, and we have to wait for the match to fill up, or, there's not enough people playing because no one bought the thing, and then you're dividing your audience that bought the core game, and they're stuck playing those maps, and then there's going to be, X amount of people playing these, and we can't get enough people to make matches, so you're...
I think there's going to be enough
I think there's going to be more than enough, dude.
Right. I'm just using Star Wars as an example, but there's a lot of games doing that, and they feel like they're dividing their audiences by making the DLC packs. Every year they're going up and up and up. I mean, the one for Destiny, by this point you're spending $200 on
Jesus
Destiny.
Christ.
But the idea is they say that they're just going to keep adding to the game.
Right.
It's
Instead
like
of
a
making
PC.
sequels, they're just going to upgrade
Exactly,
the
which
game.
I'm not buying that. I say next year they announce Destiny 2. But anyway.
Probably.
Or you can go the route of monthly subscription, like EVE Online, where all their updates are always free.
Yeah.
But you still have to pay a monthly subscription.
Exactly. So, there we go. I just wanted to get you guys' input. Let us know what you think, everyone listening to the show.
And that takes us to our third beer of the night, which is brought to you by myself. It's Autumn Maple by the brewery. It's a pumpkin style beer, but instead of pumpkin, it's yams. It's got 10% ABV. And the taste, so you can have some cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, vanilla, maple syrup. When they make this beer, they make it out of 17 pounds of yams in each barrel. And then they treat this, they also make a bourbon barrel aged one, and also a sour version.
Ooh.
I've had the bourbon barrel version. Tremendous.
Wait, the sour version is bourbon barrel or?
No,
No, they're two
there's
separate.
a bourbon barrel aged and a sour version of this beer,
Oh.
which is available. This one you can purchase at select stores when it is in stock. This one is actually from 2014, though.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this year's version should be coming out next month.
I think it came out in July.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It says on the bottle.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I thought I read that somewhere. Okay.
So what do you guys think about the beer?
It's good. One of the things I taste, I get the, molasses.
Oh yeah, dude, definitely that syrupy flavor to it. It's the maple, man. I think that's what you're getting. And dude, I enjoy it. I get a definite sweetness, from the sweet potato yam kind of flavor mixed with the maple syrup. I like it a lot, dude.
Yeah.
It's very autumn-y, hence the name.
I would like to have this with Thanksgiving dinner coming
Absolutely,
up.
dude. It would be perfect for a Thanksgiving dessert.
Yeah, for this one I taste lots of vanilla in it. And you slosh it around your palate a little bit. I get lots of cinnamon, a little bit of nutmeg in it.
Dude, it's like having like this with a pumpkin pie.
Or this with
amazing.
turkey.
Yeah.
Like it tastes like cranberries.
Dude, I'll make my stuffing with this.
Ooh. I want to put marshmallows in this.
It wants to put marshmallows in you.
I want to freeze it in the winter and skate on it. And then melt it in the springtime and drink it.
No way. Ooh, we never used those references from that movie I can't think of the name of. Beer Fest.
I was so close to being in that sequel.
Dude, yeah. For people that don't know, the Broken Lizard crew are the guys that made the Beer Fest movie, along with a couple of other classics, Super Troopers and whatnot. And David here and myself, Dan, went to go see them do a live performance at the Comedy Club in Fort Lauderdale. And they did a sort of contest thing where they asked for, some crowd
I
participation.
think it was like 4
And,
people.
Yeah, they were, using people as extras in like a scene that they were going to perform, and it turned. Dave, you could explain the rest, but it basically you were so close to getting a walk-on role into this movie, and it was, I don't know, it would have been incredible.
Yeah, I had acted out a scene from Super Troopers with the guys where they wanted me to eat a bag full of mushrooms, and I didn't know what all I knew is he threw his bag of mushrooms at me and said, "Eat it now." I'm in this, in an improv Hollywood theater.
Probably like 500 people in front of you.
Yeah, something like that. And I'm thinking, I'm not gonna eat this shit. I don't know what the fuck it is. That's just paranoid me. And the guy's like whispering in my ear, "Just eat the fucking mushrooms." And I'm like, holy shit. Okay, let me eat them. So I took the bag open, I downed them all.
Poured them all over your face.
Yeah,
and shit.
it went all over the place. And, I started chewing. They were pretty good. They were graham crackers and chocolate, but I didn't know it looked like rubber to me. Like, I'm gonna eat this shit.
No, they really looked like mushrooms, but I guess they were like Teddy Grahams.
Yeah. So then, and had a good time at the show and whatnot. And they were, at the end of the show, they were saying, we need 4 people to come up and we're going to challenge you guys chugging beer. And whoever beats us, gets a walk-on role in Beer Fest 2.
And, you are like a master chugger. I mean,
Yeah, I've chugged a couple of beers in my day.
A couple pitchers in your day.
Yeah, I've chugged a couple of pitchers. And they said, yeah, we'd love to have you back up, but you already came on stage once, and we need to get somebody else. I was like, oh my god, I'd kill them. Really, I would.
and we saw them chug, and they weren't that great. Like I probably could have beaten them.
Yeah,
Back in my heyday, I could have done it.
handpicked team of guys. I could have taken out Beer Fest guys.
Anyways, so I just had to go on that tangent, guys. But back to what was being said.
Be Jose. What topic you bring for us this week?
Topic I brought was something that I've been doing since the last podcast, which was my trip to North Carolina.
Masturbating.
I was going to
And
go
masturbating.
Yeah, I was gonna say-
Masturbating. I don't know. Which one do you guys want to hear about? Like,
Masturbating in North Carolina.
Well, I'm just going to say this.
Whatever you were more hands-on with.
I was going to say,
the barbecue up in North Carolina.
There was a wood cabin.
is that what you call your penis? The barbecue?
Yeah.
I call mine the octagon.
Mine's
in.
Jack Johnson,
Why don't you step on the octagon?
a.k.a. JJ.
Mine's a Star Destroyer.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jose. Don't let us distract you.
Oh no.
Well, actually, before you start that story,
Oh, yeah.
we're actually on our next beer.
Yeah, I brought this beer. This is from Cigar City Brewing. This is one of the bottles that was released through the Catador Club, and it's called Endless Nameless. It's notable because it's a pitch black label that you could barely read. It is a Bourbon Barrel Imperial Stout, which weighs in at a whopping 13.4 ABV.
Oh.
It is pretty awesome looking. It's basically pitch black beer, too. And, Cigar City's done a lot of stouts. I mean, they're famous for Marshall Zukov and then their treatments of that, including the Hunapu and whatnot. This is a little bit different. I think it's got a lot of bourbon flavor, a little bit of chocolate in there.
Yeah,
I don't know,
you
man.
can definitely taste that chocolate.
Yeah.
I like it.
Bitter
dude.
aftertaste.
It's got that bitterness and that bourbon kick. It's good stuff. It's definitely got packs some punch.
You know what? It's most likely where it is because I can taste like the Zukov base. It's probably just Hanapu without like the habanero peppers and like on.
That's what I
bourbon.
was thinking. Because I definitely do taste the Hunapu in this.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you, is it Hunapu or Hanapu?
Hunapu.
I always said hoon.
I would say Hun.
We're at this split right here.
Well, according to one of our former guests, it is Hunapu.
That doesn't count. Former guest doesn't count.
Actually,
What?
it does say the pronunciation on the bottle.
Boom.
Does somebody
Mic drop.
Wait,
do you have
actually,
a bottle here
yeah.
in
one
the
sec.
studio?
No.
Not right now.
All right.
No, that's the Hanapu day, but no.
Okay, so we'll have to table this for,
Anyway, Dan,
Next
you
episode.
said,
We'll post it online.
you know what made me when I saw the label to this particular beer that we're drinking right now, it made me think of Aqua Teen Hunger Force with when Shake was the drizzle, and he was like, "I want business cards." Black cards with black fonts. I don't care if anyone can read it.
Yes. That's awesome.
They will know the drizzle is coming. Which, very sad. The show came to an end after a run that I can't believe lasted as many years as it did. But what a fantastic show Aqua Teen
Absolutely.
Hunger Force was. And what a sad ending. I cried.
I missed the ending. What happened?
Oh, spoiler
Yeah,
alert.
spoilers, please.
Yeah, here comes the
Yeah.
No, let's hold
No,
off.
no,
guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it was like a month ago, but
Yeah, I haven't seen it. So.
oh, okay.
I haven't seen it either.
Well, you will cry if you like the show.
Bummer.
I'd like
Jose?
more Space Ghost, but
Space Ghosts.
I thought we were just going to talk about Jose's barbecue dick.
yeah,
Oh yeah. What about the wood?
the wood. So yeah, we got to.
Wait, hold on, sorry. How many pieces of charcoal do you have?
Oh, shit.
I just shot out my last one yesterday.
Oh, what?
I mean, like briquettes.
Oh,
You have any lighter fluid?
this show's on fire.
Oh, Jesus.
As long as your penis isn't.
No,
So yes, talk about the
That
trip.
would be an
Go,
STD.
Go. Talk about the trip. Sorry.
so it's fun. So, we get to first we go to North Carolina with me and my buddies. after 8 years. So 8 years ago, I didn't practically know anything about craft brewing, and we went to all these places, and I was like, when I go to North Carolina, I'm like, oh my goodness. So first we head off to like Raleigh, and there's this place called The Pit. Like, it has the most amazing fucking barbecue in it, like, of life. It just has like.
I've been there.
Oh, you've been to The Pit?
It is the best barbecue.
Yeah, it is the best barbecue like that you can ever have. Across the street is this brewery called Crank Arm Brewing, and their whole theme is just like bikes. Like, you can go bike. They have a bike club there that shows up on Fridays, and like their whole.
Friend of the show, JC, would probably love it.
Yeah,
and Dave and Dave.
Yeah, Dave and Dave and John Schmitz.
I'm sure they would all love that. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, there's like, it's a bike themed brewery. Like, we went there, it was awesome. Afterwards, we headed out to Big Boss, which is actually one of my favorite breweries from that area. It's like imagine in the middle of the woods, and it's just like a little townhouse inside, and you have like these like it looks like you just entered into like some frats like dorm room, because they have just like couches there in a room, and then like another room, and then like all of a sudden, you have like your little bar, and it's very discreet. And we got our growlers there. Okay, yeah, we head off to North Carolina. Following day, we went to Durham to go to Full Steam. Full Steam is like actually pretty big. I think it's one of their biggest breweries, apart from Wicked Weed from Asheville. So like, we go to Full Steam. They have like a full-on game room, and no, it was actually a lot of fun. So if anybody actually goes to North Carolina, like those are places I would recommend: Big Boss, Wicked Weed, The Pit.
Okay. Jose, what would be some of the signature beers that people should try if they go there?
Okay, so signature beers is obviously at Full Steam they have the Igor, and the Igor, they have the different variations, because they had variations. It's like kind of like their Zukov.
Okay.
So the Igor is actually their bourbon barrel. They have the Son of Igor, which is not their bourbon barrel. The cool thing I found about that is that the Son of Igor actually has, without bourbon barrel, has a lot more ABV than the barrel age.
That's kind of odd. Usually that's not the case, right?
It's really rare.
So the reason for that is that because it's in a wood barrel, actually some of the alcohol ends up evaporating out.
Okay, right.
The devil's cut.
Yeah. So it ends up evaporating out of the barrel, and you end up with a lot, just like a 0.5 or like a 1% less ABV, and I was like really struck by that.
Okay. How about at what was it, Big Boss? You said?
Yeah, Big Boss.
Did they name it because of Metal Gear Solid?
I don't know.
Probably because the boss was big.
Oh, or that.
I was thinking, like, wasn't there a Bruce Lee movie called that? I don't know.
Yeah. Big Boss. Yeah.
I think
Okay.
so.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know.
Shockingly, I went to video games. Fucking, what a shock there, nerd.
No, but the one that they do have there, I would recommend. Like, I had an IPA that's had like Victoria's Secret hops. Like, it was pretty good, but obviously that's seasonal. So, their big one is the Hell's Bells. Their Hell's Bells is yeah. So
I'm still stuck on Victoria's Secret hops.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about that hop? If you're familiar with
Is it angelic?
yeah.
I thought you were going somewhere else with that, Dan. I thought you were gonna be like, is it like panties?
No, man, because the Victoria's Secret models are called angels.
Well,
And also are the growlers.
I guess if you drink enough of it, you get big boobs.
That'd be amazing. Wait, I don't want big boobs though.
Boss.
Actually, I wouldn't mind.
No, but yeah. So yeah,
Please continue, Jose.
yeah,
Hurry.
so yeah, that's the informative part. Now I'm just gonna tell you about the fun part. So like one fun event. Like, so I went there up for the Canes game, and obviously I left by halftime just to go to be, oh, fuck this shit. Like, we're going back to the pit afterwards. Because I'm not going to sit there for like 48-0 again.
Yeah.
But
again.
right before the tailgate, like, somebody hands me over, like, in a little mason jar. Hey, look, I got moonshine or whatever. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll try some.
Yes.
Yeah, I made this at home. I was like, what the fuck?
Was it just like gasoline, basically?
Dude, it was like I poured it out and it, like, afterwards, and a little bit spilled on my hand, and my hand, like, went ice cold. It was just, like, straight up, like.
Because that was the life leaving your hand.
Yeah, that was, like, practically life leaving my hand. Luckily, I did not leave my sight either. So. Because that's a real thing, actually.
Yeah, you can't go blind from,
moonshine. From bad moonshine.
No
and
shit,
you still
I had
have
no idea.
all your organs, so
Yeah,
they didn't
I do.
take those from
He's like, yeah, my family's from the woods, and like we make this like my family's been doing this for years. I'm like, okay.
the backwoods.
Yeah, I'm like, I take a swig of it. I was like, oh, actually, it tasted much like straight up alcohol, and then just like an aftertaste of like wheat, like wheaty.
That sounds just fucking disgusting.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was fucking disgusting, but we were fucking rocked anyway
Hey,
at the tailgate.
man, why not? Yeah.
And then I was like,
anything.
Yeah.
yeah, I was like, this is not a good idea. So, folks out there, moonshine, when people offer you, it might be homemade and it might not be a good idea. So yeah, the reason why you can go blind is because when you distill alcohol, there's two types of alcohols that you can distill: ethyl and methyl. Ethyl alcohol is what we all drink, and it's normal, regular alcohol. Methyl is another variation to it, and what happens is that during the distilling process, you still get some of the two, and if you don't pour out the layer of methyl alcohol, you'll end up having it inside your final batch.
So it's like drinking gasoline? Literally?
No, it's like
rubbing alcohol, basically.
Oh, rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, it's like, well, rubbing alcohol is isopropyl,
Yeah, okay.
but this, if you drink it, it ends up being your body actually converts it into formaldehyde, so that's why you get nerve damage.
Oh, Jesus. That's not good.
Yikes. So you use the rest of the moonshine to drive
Actually, how they combat methyl alcohol poisoning is to get more ethyl alcohol consumption. So,
Wow.
vodka will actually help you out in there. Or
I'm going blind.
berries.
Drink vodka.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Russian doctor's, treatment.
Right? Yeah, it's like the...
If alcohol kill you, drink more alcohol.
Yeah.
Put more tussin.
Jesus.
In Soviet Russia, vodka, you don't drink vodka, vodka drinks you.
It's vodka. It's like, what is it? Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade, where he takes a cup of Christ with the water. It's actually vodka. He's pouring on the bullet wound on Sean Connery, and the bullet pops out.
So, we're actually on our fifth beer of the night.
Cinco.
Also, brought to you by yours truly. This one is Chocolate Manifesto, by Flying Monkeys Craft Brewery. They're out of, Ontario, Canada. I got this one, picked this up in Michigan when I was visiting my brother up there. It's a milk stout, though they claim it to be a triple milk stout. It's 10% ABV. They use supposedly 3 kinds of chocolate: cacao nibs, cacao powder, and chocolate malt. And this is all chocolate.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Wow.
It's
I
like,
can
it's
smell
like
it, like-
s'mores, dude. I got that marshmallowy flavor.
I was exactly going to say that. It tastes like graham cracker, marshmallows, and chocolate.
I don't get much graham, but I definitely get chocolate and marshmallow.
Yeah, I gotta see if I can get my brother to send me another bottle of this.
Man,
'cause
let me know. I'll give you some money. I'll get some too. That shit is amazing. Wow. That's like up there.
And this is pure chocolate. They didn't put any like lactose in it too.
well, I mean, it's
Well,
a milk,
milk
it's
stout,
a milk
right?
stout, so it has to have some sort of
it has
lactose.
Yeah, it has to.
Dude, I love the marshmallowy flavor in there too, man. That's really, really good.
What was the ABV on this? 10?
10.
Nice.
Solid 10. So, but, the bottle claims it's a triple milk stout. chocolate milk stout. It is very good. Almost a little boozy, to me.
I don't get that.
But I definitely.
Well, I don't get that, but the thing is that we just drank the Nameless, so...
Yeah, and that was all booze.
Dude, this is extremely sweet,
Yeah.
but I enjoy it.
Yeah, I
now.
enjoyed it. It's not like overly sweet.
I mean, it fits in with what we've been drinking tonight and kind of the order that we've been going. I don't know if I would necessarily, go out to the bar and want to drink a whole bomber of it by myself. Because
Yeah,
I would probably get tired.
Usually you shouldn't drink any bomber by yourself.
Right. But
Guilty.
it's a good dessert beer for me because of
Guilty as charged.
that sweetness.
Yeah, this is like if you have, what's the one from Saint Tier, the creme brulee.
It's similar. With
that sweetness. So, like, I think if I had a whole pint of this, I would be kind of like, by the end of it, I would be like,
But it's
Question, would you ever do a beer float?
See, this I would put ice cream in.
Hell yeah.
I like that was unanimous on the hell yeah. I was gonna say we need some Stone Cold up in here.
What?
Stone
Dude,
Cold,
if
if
Stone
you're
Cold-
listening,
If Stone Cold sold this,
we'll come
oh
on
my-
your podcast.
Actually, Stone Cold is selling he's working with a brewery
Yeah, it already
Texas
came out.
or something.
Yeah, I
They're
want to
doing,
get
like,
our
an
hands
IPA.
on that. It's
I know
an
Ben
IPA.
and Jerry's already got to New Belgium. New
Yep.
Belgium had your Ben
That's
and Jerry's.
awesome. I
Yeah,
know that.
they're doing 3 different kinds of ice cream stouts.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
can buy the compliment like ice cream to
They're
it.
gonna make an ice cream that.
Oh shit, that's cool.
Yeah. Speaking of shit, yeah, probably after having that ice cream, we probably will.
I mean, I shit a lot anyway.
And there's tons of bullshit in this podcast, so.
Yeah.
Street manure. Yeah.
So,
As opposed to crooked manure.
Well, so sometimes you shit like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
I just shit normal. I don't know about you.
What the fuck?
I mean,
You got the rifle blast,
is
you got the
something-
shotgun blast.
is there something wrong with your sphincter?
Yes, a lot.
Is it like a
Give us-
pentagon or something?
Lewis, your butt sucks. Something's wrong with my butt. Check out my butt.
So for me, the topic I brought this week is, we haven't done anything in a while about Florida Man, and he's always doing some crazy shit.
Fucking Florida man.
So Florida Man's back in the news. Florida Man, who is also a cop, shows up too wasted to accept an award for a DUI arrest from Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
That's
PAD.
amazing.
Yes, I heard this.
Yeah, it was kind of from Fort Lauderdale. He went over to the other side of the state. Pinellas County Sheriff's Department showed up to a MAD conference in Fort Lauderdale, so drunk that he could not even walk straight. It's assumed that he drove himself to the conference in that state of mind. And however, the officer denies that he drove drunk and says that he only had 1 or 2 drinks before the conference. So he did admit that he drank before
That's amazing.
Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
They mad.
Jesus.
I mean, shit.
Shit, dude.
That's like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I would imagine that conference would be in the morning.
Probably.
And there-
Early afternoon
I mean,
at the latest.
We're on a podcast about drinking, so I'm sure we've all drank early in the morning.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know about you guys.
Tailgating for like
Yeah,
a
Canes
game.
games. You have
Usually
to.
it's something, early in the morning. It's like, it's a holiday, it's your birthday,
It's a tailgate, and the game is unwatchable.
It's noon. It's a noon kickoff.
only if you're a Miami fan.
Yep. And right now it is.
Any sport,
Yeah.
except maybe basketball.
Hey, Canes basketball.
Well, I think he meant Heat, but
No, the Heat are rocking it too, but the Canes are undefeated in basketball. It's opposite land.
We haven't played it in the ACC yet, though.
That's all right.
That's when your dreams get shattered.
next up is a Florida woman who happens to be a high school chemistry teacher. She was arrested on meth charges.
Awesome.
Was it blue?
You would think so.
Oh.
Of course, this one comes out of Hardy County. A Lakewood Ranch science teacher was removed from her job after being arrested on drug and child neglect charges. She admitted to using methamphetamine for more than a year.
Dude, fucking Central Florida. Guys. Get
I
your
heard
shit
that-
Wait.
together.
What did she do again?
She was using meth.
Yeah, she was using
Child
meth.
No.
neglect.
Oh.
No, but she,
She was a chemistry teacher, and she got She got removed from her job because she was using meth.
so nobody noticed like the missing teeth and like.
Well, it
you
said
know,
she was only using it for a year.
Yeah, you don't automatically.
No, I know, but like.
If you use it for, decades.
Yeah, meth mouth is like people that do it for like over a decade.
I heard that the
okay.
evidence was still crystal clear, though.
Hey!
Oh.
Ho!
Yeah, dude.
Hey!
Yeah. I'll keep those puns coming.
Hey, they gave us $5 for breakfast.
I wish this trial
Trial never ends. Bring it back, Kevin Smith.
There
I
was
know you're listening.
there was a.
Oh, he's not.
No one's listening to this.
If you're listening, tweet to us at Beer Bros BS.
Tweet
Okay,
this
fine,
to
I'll-
Kevin Smith so he can listen to it.
Fine, I'll tweet afterwards.
Yeah, because you never retweet it. I
do
know
I?
this.
I-
You do?
Yeah.
You retweet it or you tweet it?
Sonya does too.
Yeah,
Well,
Retweet it.
Sonya is awesome at that.
yeah. So
She's the first one to do that.
Exactly. That's why, because I retweet her retweet.
I see.
Anyway. Florida man.
Florida man smashes Rod Stewart's mailbox in a DUI stop.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so
Good. Fuck Rod Stewart.
Rod Stewart makes me break shit too.
in Palm Beach, a guy was weaving on the road when the cops pulled him over. According to the arrest report, the guy hit the singer's mailbox as he tried to stop police, causing an estimated $500 of damage.
Wow.
That's an expensive fucking mailbox.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Was there anything in the mailbox that was like $500?
Are you guys? I don't know about you, but I'm pretty surprised he even has a mailbox. I figured he'd have a PO box or someone to get his mail for him.
Yeah?
Oh, he probably hit the kid that was like just out there, like, please put mail here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, is Rod Stewart really that rich?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I mean, he was popular in the 80s, and that's before people made real money in music.
Oh, that's not true, man. That's
No, unless you were fucking, like,
MC Hammer?
Yeah.
Wasn't he married to Princess Leia?
Karen Fisher,
Yeah.
I think. Maybe.
oh, well, see? Well, that's why he doesn't have any money.
Because he was married.
He's been married several times. He's a cool guy. Florida man falls off a 75-foot cliff trying to take a picture of the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yep, I saw that one.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, over in San Francisco, a man with no regard for safety or any common sense for that matter climbed over a fence to get a better shot of a picturesque bridge in the bay. According to the Marin,
Hey!
spelled different,
Oh.
County Fire Department, he then slept and fell off a 75-foot cliff, and he lived 75 feet.
Oh, but
Oh,
dude.
good for him.
Yeah, great. He's a vegetable.
That's,
Well, obviously he was drinking before the. Hey, lots of good breweries in San Francisco, so there you go. He was, at least he can keep drinking. And,
Yeah, that makes it okay.
well, you can't feel feelings anymore. You can't feel his legs, obviously.
Shit.
Yeah.
and we have two more.
Oh, I'm being drunk. Shit.
we
What's
have two,
happening to me today?
usually,
Nurse passed me the stone.
I'm the one who pushed him.
we got two more here. Florida man, who's an Uber driver, caught exchanging free rides for blowjobs. This one is out
I
of,
thought that
It was
they-
me!
I thought that they did that anyway.
this was in St. Petersburg.
Of course it was.
Because, it was a Florida man, so Florida police arrested an Uber driver and his female passenger after they spotted something surging in the man's lap.
That's amazing, dude.
And it wasn't rideshare pricing.
That's amazing. I love that.
Hey, wait. I have a question. Were they at least in the carpool lane?
Oh.
Undercover officers saw the two engaging in a sex act at a parking lot in an area known for prostitution activity. And they both admitted to it.
What? I mean, like, if you're gonna go get a BJ and, like, go somewhere where they don't usually do it.
For a ride.
Yeah, I mean, come on, think about it. I mean, hey, but St. Petersburg, what a lovely, lovely city. That you probably don't get too many Florida man stories from there. That's a very nice, calm, old folks town.
Oh, of course. If everybody's sucking your dick
parts of
for
it.
rides, if everybody's sucking your dick for rides, I'm pretty sure you'll be fucking calm.
Well, I
Message.
guess. Well, I guess that's
Message!
I guess that's why all the old dudes go retire there. They're like, oh, blowjobs. Yeah, all right.
And my favorite of the week is Florida man wins mayoral election in the most Florida way possible. This one is out of Bradenton Beach. Okay, after a recount, both incumbent mayor Jack Clark and his challenger Bill Shannon were left with exactly 195 votes out of a possible 758, a dead tie. Now, this is where it gets interesting. The state of Florida and the charter for Bradenton Beach specifies that in case of an absolute tie, the tie will be settled by drawing for lots. According to the Sarasota Herald Tribune, they didn't know how to define exactly lots. How do you actually define that?
I don't know, man. That's pretty wild.
Yeah. So after discussing rolling dice, flipping a coin, drawing stones, and even rock, paper, scissors, Ben and his team decided that splitting cards was the fairest way to settle it. And he drove to Walgreens and picked up a $4 deck of playing cards.
Wow.
And that decided the mayor of Bradenton Beach.
That's amazing.
Wait. With
America.
America. With what card did he win?
They didn't say.
Ace of Spades!
Yeah.
It'd be funny if it was like a 3 of hearts.
Yeah.
The other guy pulls out a 2.
Or the instructions.
The Joker.
No, I think a Joker would trump that. But
Yeah,
if
Jokers
like,
are wild.
If it's the instruction card, it's like,
Yeah, that's true.
Jokers are wild. Wow.
Was that walking?
Yeah, it was a terrible walking.
Jesus.
Bradenton Beach.
I'm gonna have a Whopper. A Big Mac.
Man.
So, before we actually get to our normal final segment of the show, I'd like to throw in a couple Would You Rathers. We haven't played this game in a long time.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And I know you guys weren't expecting this because,
Oh.
you know.
Super fuck you, Big Dave.
Yeah.
A super fuck you. But just a regular one, a super.
Okay, I'm gonna be preemptive. I'd rather fuck the barbecue.
Well, I
already
wasn't going to bring that one up or even talk about a barbecue.
Didn't you already acknowledge that your penis is named barbecue? So, I mean, that's not shocking.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll move along.
Ultra saucy.
So, would you rather live alone on an isolated island for 10 years for $10 million or have a camera installed in your eye for $5 million, but everyone would see what you see?
Oh, the camera, dude, easily.
Everyone would, look down. Everyone's going to see your penis.
I don't give a
How
fuck.
tiny it is.
I don't give a fuck.
Who hasn't seen it?
Dude, I would definitely rather do that.
You could the things that you look at online, the terrible things that you look at online,
I don't care.
everybody would know what you look at online.
Yeah, but I'll have $5 million.
Woo! Cartoon porn.
No, man.
No. That was one of the number one rated searches. It just got revealed on
I can't
Pornhub.
do that. I can't do cartoon.
Is that weird? Cartoon porn was number one. So weird.
I can't do that, dude. But the weirder the better, but it's still going to be real people.
Yeah.
And we're all going to know the weird shit you're into. Like the really, really weird shit, times you don't wash your hands,
Squirt.
all that kind of stuff.
Oh, I'm all about the squirt.
Okay, and what about you?
Question about the island. I mean, do I have food?
Yeah.
Oh, so I can live.
Yeah, you're living. You're just
Oh.
isolated by yourself for 10 years.
Oh, then fuck yeah.
You're not going to have an Xbox or anything.
Oh, well,
You're
if I
isolated.
have
You're
$10
not going
million,
to have...
I could buy an Xbox.
No, you get the $10 million after your 10th year.
Oh. Is it like a beach? Well, it's an island, so yeah, fuck yeah, I'll do it. I get to go fishing and scuba diving and snorkeling.
You don't have a mask or anything. You're isolated.
Oh, well, I'll make my own.
Food is delivered via an airplane, just drops it off.
Can I pick my food?
No, you can pick which out of a package of 7. Sure.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
Dehydrated chicken
Sure. Why not? $10 million? Dude, I'm fucking...
for 10 years.
But think about it, you won't have bacon.
Well, that's alright. Dude, you know how much bacon you can buy for $10 million once I get back? Fuck yeah. And dude, all that food and pussy is gonna be delicious.
It's
Yeah,
okay, I'll have the eye implant, you do the $10 million with the bacon, and we're set.
Yeah, dude. The camera, for sure.
And he can film it with his eye.
Damn right.
Dun, 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 dun. Jose? Pick one.
I'm doing the eye.
Yeah, he said the eye.
I'm doing the eye. I'm definitely doing the eye.
Oh, yeah.
I can give 3 shits what people like.
Yeah, but you don't get anything out of it. You just
You
get a
get $5 million.
You have $5 million.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'll do the camera and eye then. I thought you said that it was just like the island 10 million or do the camera in the eye?
Let's get serious now. Would you rather have dick-sized nipples? Or nipple-sized dicks?
Oh, fuck.
Well,
I'm gonna just jump in on this one.
Dan already has nipple-sized dick.
Fuck you, Nick. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. That just slipped out.
Super fuck you.
That was a reflexive response there. But no, I would do the big nipples for sure.
Big nipples.
Big nipples. I could always wear a shirt.
Yeah, well, what the hell you gotta do with nipple-sized dick, man? You would have to get, like, tweezers to jerk off.
Yeah, exactly. You can't do anything with a nipple-sized dick, but there's so much you can do with the,
oh, man, the sensation.
like, the dick-sized nipples.
Yeah, exactly. Let the
Like,
girls-
I could be
hey,
like,
hey,
oh, look.
Yeah, play with my fucking big-ass fucking nipples.
Yeah,
while I'm
there'll be
doing
tons
it.
of women doing that. Like, bring your dick nipples over here, bitch.
Hey, I'll be using my $5 million with my fucking camera and film that shit with my big-ass nipples.
Yeah, that's right, bitch. Suck on them.
You're on Pirate Cam. My one good eye.
Would you rather have 10 wishes and you can't wish for money or $5 million? Dan,
10 wishes.
what would you wish for? Rattle them off right now, quick.
Quick.
I can't wish for money, but I would wish for everything to be free for me.
Boom. That's exactly what I was going to fucking say.
Okay.
I would wish for
But you say everything, then that stipulates there's bullets for you free.
yeah, okay, sure. And then I have, like body armor or something.
So you're wishing for body armor?
Fuck, sorry.
Yeah, I guess.
Thank you, JJ. Damn what? You burped into a microphone, to a live microphone
I was
recording.
trying to move and it was,
I know one of
too
JJ's wishes. He wished he didn't burp into the live microphone.
Yeah.
Damn, man, that's so like, man, that was quick.
You
Anyway,
felt that in your fucking dick nipple.
Your old swinging dick nipple.
He has dick nipples.
So what if you have a small dick and it's your nipple small?
It stays like normal nipples. Oh, Jesus.
So that wasn't that, but
Then one of his wishes is going to be like, I wish I didn't have one of these dick nipples.
love it.
JJ?
I'll take the wishes too. On top of Dan, that I
Wait,
don't,
what?
Yeah, so wish number one is I'll be on top
You'll
of
be
Dan.
on top of me.
yeah, with my big nipples.
All right.
The camera will see it all. All right, so it would be immortal. Everything is free. I'm a famous celebrity. I can learn any talent instantly. I don't know what that's good enough for me. I'll come up with the rest of the wishes. More wishes. That'd be the wish.
Jose?
Infinite wishes.
So what were the two options?
You can have 10 wishes, but you can't ask for money. Or you can just have $5 million.
Wishes. Come
Yeah,
on.
I'd rather take the wishes.
Because you can ask for more wishes.
No, you can't ask for more wishes. It's like Aladdin. No, it's like Aladdin. You
Hey,
can't
you
ask for
just
answer.
said money.
You can't say that.
All right, fine.
Yeah, I cannot say money.
And
So
you can't say more wishes.
I'd rather wish for, just like spend my wishes like wishing away, just like having a normal life, like just like fuck it, like not having to worry fucking about anything and just like.
You guys want to do the immortal shit? Like, then you'd be a god? No one can kill you. You don't get any diseases.
Yeah, but you might get bored after a while.
Yeah, I think
no, but I would love it. I would love to see how the Earth ends. And
I
then
think
just
you would
float in
get-
space forever.
I think to
Yeah, that doesn't sound terrible.
I think
what?
to
Outer
Dan's
space is awesome,
I think to Dan's point, you'd get bored to death.
but you can't die. So, and then
You can't be killed, but you could end yourself when you want. That would be an immortality that I would agree with.
Okay, all right. So I can do that. That'd be what my,
So, yeah.
my other part of my
No
wish.
bullshit from people. No fucking traffic for me. Would be one of my wishes.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Miami traffic.
I think I'd take the wishes too. I think I'd wish for like world peace.
Especially right now.
I'd wish for, just the world to get along with each other. I wish that people wouldn't fight with each other.
Good guy, Dave.
Make the world a better place.
Fuck y'all. I wish for blowjobs every day. Fuck you all.
Blowjobs and hookers for life.
Fuck, y'all believe that?
No, I definitely didn't believe that shit.
No.
He's like, I want war and fire and flames of hell.
No drama, no bullshit, no fucking traffic.
No,
Those are my 3 wishes.
One of my wishes would be like, hey, no one gets cancer or shit like that. Because cancer sucks. Fuck cancer.
I agree.
So let me ask you, Jose, what burns your bacon?
What burns my bacon is fucking holiday planning. Holy shit. Dude.
Ooh, I've never seen Jose so upset. This is a first.
Dude, just like trying to get like everything together and like people being like, oh, I don't want to go, or like just like planning out like an event, like sometimes burns my bacon, and it's like sometimes it's just like almost not worth it, but like when people actually show up, it's like, oh, like it's actually cool, and like I love it, but fucking like especially this time right now where it's like you're planning for Thanksgiving or Christmas and you're trying to get like family together or whatever, and they're like, yeah, maybe I'll tell you later about the plans, and it's just like, no, I need
really
yeah, like
Christ, Jose.
I think you hit 10.
Right. There was a lot of likes.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's a bad habit.
JJ, what burns your bacon?
Okay, my burns my bacon. Speaking with Dan the other day about this one. People, or just commercials. It doesn't have to be particularly people on Instagram or social media. Because I've seen a few commercials that do this. Small children, babies particularly, having food over their fucking face and dribble and barf coming out of their fucking mouth and over the place. Look how cute! Oh my god! Oh, isn't it great? Isn't this lovely? No, it's not. It fucking's gross. It made me lose my fucking lunch. It's fucking disgusting, and that burns my bacon!
No, actually, you know what burns my bacon? Is when I do the exact same thing at a restaurant. Nobody's like, oh, you're fucking cute. No, get out of the fucking restaurant, you fucking pig.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hilarious and cute that your kid doesn't know how to fucking eat correctly.
Whenever, like, some drunk-ass person doesn't know how to eat correctly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, throw them out.
fuck you.
Yeah, you're banned from this restaurant. How about fucking not putting fucking pictures all up in my fucking face?
Fuck.
Or actually, please do.
I was trying to match his
Who's
likes
putting
with my
pictures
fucks.
of kids in your face?
No, but I'm saying on Instagram and shit, people that have fucking kids.
Then don't follow them.
Damn.
Drop the mic.
Damn.
But I said commercials too.
Oh,
There's
wait.
a bunch
What
of
commercials? Name 3. Go.
Well, there's a Publix commercial that just came out right now.
Go.
And
2.
then there's one from McDonald's that they did it.
What are they doing in the McDonald's commercial?
It's the one with the kid with the french fries.
3. Go.
And then 3 is,
Gerber.
oh, the Gerber one, yeah. Yeah, you're right, yeah. Thank you for the help. Yeah, it was a Gerber.
Gerber always uses that, like...
Granted, I cheat because since I work from home, I get to see all these shitty commercials during the day. Like, it's in the background. I'll just look up and be like, oh.
And they're gonna put that shit during daytime TV because
Yeah.
that's when fucking moms are watching TV.
But it's
And
weird.
they're the ones that are like, oh, that's so cute. Yeah.
And, no, thank you.
You should stop watching mom TV.
No, they do it on NFL fucking network.
I know.
JJ's a soccer mom.
Madre de football.
They have soccer TV and Gold TV. They have, like
TV.
Soccer Mom TV.
Yeah, that's dude. You know what's funny? Like you're talking about that, like watching TV during the day. No matter what channel you're watching, though, they have like commercials for like older folks.
Yeah.
Like, or the one I always see during the day, during NFL, I'm watching like the recap show or NFL fantasy stuff, and it's like problem with transvaginal mesh.
Oh yeah, dude, I've seen that one a few
Like,
times.
they show it all the time, like early in the morning. I was like,
Because they probably figure that most men are at work and aren't going to see that.
yeah. Oh, uh-oh. Watch out, the line is right there.
No, but it
The line
is
just-
actually a
line
valid
just broke.
point. I mean, they market, daytime TV towards females and primetime TV more towards males.
Right, but I'm saying...
Unless
like-
you're watching,
no, but I'm saying by this day and
show.
age, like, it's
Did
gotta
your
be, it's
husband
gotta
break
be,
your transvaginal match?
it's gotta be equal numbers by this point where it's dudes
Now
and
with that
chicks.
dick
It's
size
not
nipple.
equal, man. It's not equal
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
Well, obviously, if there's like girls out that or ladies that are out, for having a baby or whatever. But I don't. But no. But there's Depends. Commercials are on. Well, okay, yeah, old people are retired. All right, fair enough.
Except if you're on sports
But they're
radio.
retired, so they're watching TV all the time. So why isn't there commercials?
Because they go to
Monday Night
sleep
Football?
early.
They go to,
Early bird
Ah,
dinner.
very good. All right.
Early bird dinner.
I mean, that's when you're watching Price is Right. Price is Right is aimed towards the
dun,
nursing
da-da.
home audiences.
I still want to be on fucking Price is Right, dude. That's my dream.
JJ, calm on down.
Oh, dude, I would mark out for that shit, dude. I would win in all those fucking games. I want to play Plinko. Dude, I'm sick at Price is Right. I just hate that it's Drew Carey now instead of fucking Bob Barker.
I like Drew Carey.
Yeah, I mean, I like him too, but...
I don't like how he looks now. Have you seen his
Dude,
hair?
Bob Barker was my dad growing up.
No, he wasn't.
Well, my dad was at work, so my other dad, my surrogate dad, was Bob Barker.
It's not that way.
Why
guys.
weren't you in school? Should have been in school. Kids shouldn't be watching that show.
Oh, well.
Why are you home during the day? Are you a vampire?
Yes.
Shit.
My mom's like, oh, you're skipping school today. I really want to see Price is Right today. Okay.
Like you didn't go to the beach or something when you skipped school? Or?
When I was in elementary school? No. I played NES and played Mega Man and watched Bob Barker fucking killing people.
And neutering
Killing
pets.
people.
I don't know what you were watching. I don't think that was The Price is Right.
Bob, it's all me that kill you.
Oh, I see what you did there.
To bend you over, it's sticking in you.
I see what you did there now.
Okay,
Yes.
so Dan, what burns your bacon?
What burns my bacon is something that I'm sure all of you guys have encountered before. When you go to
Erectile dysfunction.
close, it's when something is a little bit too soft. It's when you go to the public restroom and the sink doesn't have enough water pressure, and instead instead of spraying out normal like a sink, it does that little like shower spritz, and it's
Yes.
like really low water pressure. Like, no, that's not enough to rinse my fucking hands off. I need like stronger water pressure, preferably like a steady stream instead of that little shower.
Yeah, Dan needs strong, throbbing
Oh.
water pressure.
Actually, to
Spray all
top that
over
off,
them.
usually the places that do have that is they usually have dishwasher soap as their soap.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's
those
like,
places are-
try to get that dishwasher soap
And
out of
it
your
never
hands now.
rinses off with that, like, I'd rather fucking spit in my hand.
Well, they only do that. It's only like that during the
You
day.
do that
when
every
they,
night.
when they expect men are at work. So I don't know where you're going during the day and it has this low water pressure. But they always turn it up at night for men
Nah,
from home.
I'm with Dan. I know which ones.
Yeah,
what they're talking about.
because you work at home too.
Well, no, I've got.
Hey, I actually had a job interview this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Want to tell us about it?
Not really.
No, don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
No, I don't want to talk about it on the air.
Yeah. Knock on wood.
Maybe next episode we'll celebrate. No, Dan's.
Dan's buying all the beers next show.
I mean, I wouldn't be getting paid right away, but
Dan's buying all the beers next show.
you're like, no matter what, fuck you. Yeah.
No, the water thing that pisses me off with when the hand dryers, the automatic hand dryers.
Oh, and it's just like, yes.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
I
dude.
put my hands on my pants.
I don't know where you guys are going for this low water pressure.
Regal Cinema, the water pressure and the fucking
Regal, where the hell
Kendall
is
Village has the fucking one that
Yeah,
you dip your hands
accelerators.
in.
No, dude. Kendall Regal is the one that like you put your hands there and it
I don't
like,
know.
barely does
I don't know about you guys, but I
I
usually
thought they had the
I
ones
Ends
that
up
are
having
like really
to do like
strong.
the
Those are the
no
ones on the
catch.
front.
I don't know about you guys. I just go to Cinnamon Bistro and they have like the fine paper
Oh
towel.
my god, those paper towels at Cine Bistro are the bomb. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always steal like wads of them and take them home.
And even
What? Why?
Because they're fucking awesome paper
Dude,
towels.
are you broke or something? Because that's like some epic level. Like fuck, I'm gonna sell this shit.
No, actually, no.
And when
I
the power goes off,
I keep,
and when
I
the,
keep
and the
those
power
paper
goes off,
towels-
we're gonna burn this motherfucker for fuel and heat.
I keep those paper towels in my car, actually,
Dan, that's like the
For
shit-
what, Dan?
for cleanup,
Cleaning what up?
for cleaning up fluids,
Semen.
What kind of fluids?
Semen.
wet fluids,
What kind of wet fluids?
bodily,
What kind of bodily wet fluids?
Just say
all
it.
of them.
What kind of all of them bodily wet fluids?
He sneezes when he comes.
And then he has his Hershey squirt as well.
Oh shit! Oh
Oh shit, son.
Yeah, see, I don't know about you guys, but for me, what burns my bacon this week is, you go to an ATM, drive through ATM, and yeah, I don't know about you, but my bank has 2 ATMs, one in front of each other, and a lot of times the people don't pull up all the way, and they stop at the first one.
Oh.
That's so fucking.
And you're just writhing in pain. You're like, I'm just gonna get out. I'm gonna drive my
go
car
and walk
around.
to the front one. Yeah.
I'm just gonna drive my car around. You're gonna sit behind me while I get that. And they also do the same kind of thing at gas stations.
Oh
when
yeah.
somebody
dude.
doesn't
pull up
pull
to
up,
the
front
further
pump.
one. Yeah.
they pull up to the first pump they get, and they just stop there instead of going all the way forward so everyone can get gas. But then when somebody does that to me, then I end up going around. I back my car all the way up to them,
Make them wait for you.
and I make them wait. Yeah.
Damn right, man. That's what I would do too.
Yeah. Dude, especially at Costco.
Pump it up.
Yeah, at Costco, the lines are so fucking long. And then the people that are like, oh my god, there's no line at this one, but my gas tank is on this side. What do I do? The thing stretches over. So, like, I go over
just
there.
turn
and
around.
It's a one-way street at Costco.
Yeah.
So, like,
Just
but
pull it across your car.
the hose has an extender, and, like, I go over there, and there's, like, 5 cars in our line. They're just looking at me, like, what is this? Voodoo magic
Jose, you got an extender?
What?
for your barbecue?
He said the hose has an extender. Oh, he said I did. Hey.
Extends.
So let me ask you guys, what was your favorite beer of the night?
Oh, geez, man. This is a tough one for me. I'm between... Oh, wow, dude. They were all really good.
It was a good night.
I would
As
say
usual.
I'm between the Chocolate Manifesto and the Endless Nameless.
I'm going with Endless Nameless.
I'm going with the Chocolate Manifesto, actually.
And I'm going to say Chocolate Manifesto as well.
That was my 1B.
So, as always, guys, remember you send any questions or comments to us online. Email them to us. Email beerbrosbs@gmail.com. Tweet us at beerbrosbs. Facebook.com/beerbrosbs. We're also on Untapped at beerbrosbs. You can find everything we have on our website, beerbrosbs.com. As always, you can find our podcast on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Jose.
Podcast Addict.
So thanks for listening, guys. Good night. I'm Dave, the Big Librarian.
Jose.
JJ the Metal Chef, gamer tag the Metal Chef.
And I'm Dan, at Dan12Con.
All right, good night, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.